isn't working. All right, so here we go. Understanding your client. I'm gonna do this. This is a PowerPoint, so we can talk through it. And so understanding your client. So there's a fingerprint there. So texture, shape, and contrast. We're gonna look at some pictures. And typically, I love to look at Pinterest photos, and I don't look just at the hair. Like if you look at her clothes, you can see that people tend to mirror what they see and live with every day in their outfits. So you get, and you'll see this as we go through. So the texture brave guest, this is the woman on the left is someone who speaks in a lot of history shows that I like to watch. And then you can see the girl on the right, how her stringy hair kind of matches her stringy jacket. And they subconsciously, your client subconsciously will reach for things that mirrors what she sees in the mirror every day. And they don't realize that. So those are clues for you guys to be able to give something that the client's gonna like. Now, sometimes with a special event, we only see the person once. So we have to really read into this. And there's a lot of questions that I talk about. So obviously the squiggles on her shirt here on the left really are picked up in the hair, and the same with the texture of the leopard really pops with her curls. Now here's your texture safe client, and they could be understated, they could be preppy, they could be minimal. You know, maybe their apartment is minimal and not boho, and so, you know, it doesn't mean they're shy or quiet. This girl here on the right has really bold earrings and really bold glasses out of her. So now I'm going to look at shapes and flow as far as, again, picking out what your guests might like. So obviously the girl on the right has this beautiful wide hairstyle, which picked up in the width of her ruffle and the texture of the fabric, the white fabric. And then the girl on the left, like you could just see how the fringe and her hair complement each other. And they don't necessarily say that or know that. It's a feeling they get when they put something on. So this is why it's so important to help your guest know who they are and for you to know who you are, because you're going to grow your intuition. And as an artist, we have to grow our intuition for our guests. So sometimes we have to talk someone into something or talk someone out of something. And so your intuition has to grow. And I find that as I look at pictures and look at magazines, that's where my eye goes. So as you move into possibly photographing your work, you're going to want to pay attention to models and poses and where the lighting is in the room. So the girl on the left here has, you know, the waves, and I just love how her skirt just picks that up. And then the girl on the right is just full on texture, just lots and lots of texture going on. And so contrast is just the opposite. And contrast always asks to be noticed. So when you have a client who is dressing now opposite of herself, so the girl on the left has, you can almost see the ruffles in her leather jacket and the way her purple pants match her hair texture. And again, it's a subconscious decision, but it's there for a reason. And then the girl in the middle, you know, her jewelry, all these chains on her, picking up her curls. And she's got a piece of herself now in the outfit. And the girl on the right, you look down at her shoes, there's texture in her shoes here. This guest here, where again, we're doing contrast. So we have obviously lots of pattern here on the right with the plaid and pretty simple hair. And then simple hair on the left and lots of pattern. And then this client in the middle, these clients know themselves. They know what they want. They might be your most difficult clients, whether you're cutting them or coloring them. But I'm going to tell you, if you could win over this confident client, these are your high-end clients, and they want to be listened to. And when you can please them, they're really good, they'll pay. They know they're a pain in the ass. They will pay, and they're good tippers. So we have to try not to be intimidated by this client. Always ask about the outfit. Always ask about the outfit, because sometimes what they bring you as a photo is not going to work with what they're wearing. And then if there's something that, like, you have the zipper and then it kind of matches with the braids, and if you can tweak her photo to complement the outfit, or to show her that what you want to do is going to be better for her outfit, you're going to get a really happy client, because they really like to not always get the picture. They bring it so many times because I didn't know what else to bring. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, you know. All right, so what did you guys think about? You can unmute yourself if you have any questions about what I just kind of talked about.